Random acts of kindness. You can always find destruction and despair in this world. But quite often, we get caught up in the belief that there is no good or kindness. What we read in the newspapers and watch on the news is full of chaos, violence, and wrongdoing. The more we watch or read, the more we become frightened of what our world will look like for our children's children and beyond. We stop allowing our children to play outside unless we are there. Children aren't walking or riding their bikes to school anymore unless an adult is with them. And you can forget public transport if you can help it. Talking amongst other adults, we mention how this world is very different to how we grew up. But was it? Instead of focusing on the terror, why don't we focus on all the good people, the miracles that occur? When you start looking at the positives of this world, you start seeing amazing things all around us. You start believing that good outweighs the bad. And when that happens, you feel empowered to want to help. Because that's in our nature, right? If we all started to switch off those televisions or decide not to read the newspapers, guess what will happen? Ratings will be down, and therefore the networks and news reporters will stop showing the mayhem and instead start focusing on what's good around us. A change in focus will shift how we view ourselves, those around us, and our beautiful world we actually live in. Now, I never knew the enormity of wanting to help others until I grew within, becoming who I was always meant to be. Before that, I was hiding behind a massive internal wall I had built over the years. To protect myself from being judged, ridiculed, and rejected, I became what everybody else wanted me to become. Once I started breaking down those walls, I found that my voice was my purpose. I feel empowered to speak out about what I hear and see. Writing these blogs became a love because I'm expressing who I am and helping those that need to hear what is being said. But it's the kindness to others I truly love to witness. What makes it remarkable is seeing random acts of kindness everywhere around me. If somebody decides to do something for someone without the thought of getting something back, it's all about helping somebody more in need than what they themselves are. Being on both the giving and receiving end, it's these little acts that can really change somebody within. You may not witness that change, but it does happen. We all have the power to help just one person. It could be as simple as a smile when someone is feeling down, or a couple of dollars to a homeless person on the street corner. Helping a friend who is sick, sad, or in need of a shoulder to lean on. Or as elaborate as buying lunch for the people sitting next to your table. It takes just one person to give to another a random act of kindness that could literally change somebody's life. We never know what someone is going through at any given moment, but that one act could be what the person needed the most right then. As a giver, to feel the love and happiness radiating from the receiver, it's like a drug. You want to go back for more. The more you give freely, the more abundance you have. Now, I'm not talking about money, but about love and gratitude for what you have and what you can give. If more of us take that step and perform random acts of kindness, how different would we all be? How would this change our world we actually live in? See ya.